It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup nurse, the 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 makeup, yeah. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup.
I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Pajami the makeup nurse. Today is Scented Saturday, and it's also Play Outside Day, Cuddle Up Day, Technology Day, Shortbread Day, and Bean Day, like the beans, the green beans or actually black beans or something. Anyway, let's get started. Let's start with my hairspray because my flyaways are all over. It's the Aussie hairspray, Headstrong Volume hairspray with bamboo and Australian Cockatoo Plum. I love this stuff. It smells so good and it actually works. So I really think this smells. It's the Fenty Skin Fat Water Pore Refining Toner Serum, and when I googled it too, it said it's supposed to have a scent like a cherry scent or something, I think. But and when I've used it in the past, I'm like, oh, I think I smell something. I do. It's super light though. It's not bad. So if you're sensitive to scents, you might be okay with this. And this is a toner serum, so that's why I'm using it, because I don't feel like doing a toner and a serum today. I'm just really tired. This week, even though it's been super short, has been really long. Just a lot going on whenever I came back from New Year's. So, but anyway, let's do the Yensa eye cream. A sweet smell. Alright, and then we're going to use the e.l.f., just because it's right here, Water Gel Moisturizer. And this does smell so good. And then we're going to just use the Bella Pierre lip scrub. We're going to use the Cab lip oil in Lime. I do smell it like it's a lime. Okay, then we are going to use the I Heart Revolution Tasty Coconut for brow oil. I'm gonna get that all. It smells like coconut. So shortbread, I'm not a baker, but it says it smells like vanilla when I googled it. I don't really have a whole lot of vanilla stuff for shortbread, so I don't know if we are able to make that thing today. Alright, we're going to use the Turkish Delight palette. It's supposed to smell like Turkish Delight, but I can never smell it. So, I don't know. This is from I Heart Revolution. Alright, we are going to go in with, we're going to go in with the Transition Shade Tea. I have a little pink left and I couldn't get it off without really washing my brush, so I'm gonna have to do that this weekend. Hopefully it doesn't No, I guess not. I did okay. This palette, one, it doesn't smell like it's supposed to. And I've had other people smell it too, since my smell's not the greatest, and they weren't able to smell it. But, and the shadows are very difficult to use. The mattes aren't as bad, but the shimmers are not. They don't work very good. Okay, so now I've never used the green, and since I'm wearing green, I want to try more of the green. Let's go in with bergamot. So I always am more geared towards pinks and purples, so they are calling my name, but I've done like a pinkish purple look all week for work. For my Thursday, the brand Thursday, and I think even, didn't I do one for Two Dark Tuesday? And First Impression, so yeah, almost all week. So I need to change it up. This is a slight shimmer shade, I think. I see a little shimmer in there. Yeah, that's alright. So I'm having to build it up a little bit. Yeah, this palette isn't the most user friendly. Yeah, I want my brush because I know the shimmers glitter is not very good. So this, we're gonna go in with lemon. Yeah, it's not even coming on my brush. Here, let's try this. I don't know where my glue is. Not my favorite palette, for sure. It's going on much better with my finger. But it's still even not coming off my finger to go on my eye. Here, let's try the brush again now that it's dipped into. I'm getting it all over. So yeah, not my favorite, but that's alright. We'll work with it. And then I'm gonna try to go in with this. This is more of a matte shimmer, so it's not like glitter like the other ones. And let's put some of this color in. My mirror's dirty on this. I should have cleaned it off. Oh well. I'm like, oh, I don't need it. I have that, but sometimes it's nice to have a closer mirror that you can hold up. Let's put a little bit more here. Alright, I gotta clean my eyes. I'll be back. Okay, now we're gonna use the I Heart Revolution Strawberry Whipped Primer. And I know I don't like this. I mean, it smells so good, but it doesn't work very good. But the other day when I tried it, it actually didn't pill. So I'm gonna try it again. Since I don't have too much of a theme going on here, I'm just gonna, and it's right here. I'm just gonna go with it. And it's Friday for me today, the day I'm filming. So I don't really have anything going on or meetings, and 2 huddle meetings that I do have, it's all Zoom, and they're not gonna see if I have a patch or something. Okay, we're gonna use the Morphe foundation. Yes, I still have a little left. Last week I was able to get it out. So let's see if I can get it out this week. Maybe not. Alright, I was able to get it out. So let's blend this in. It didn't smell as perfumey today, probably because I had to really try to get it out of the package. It's like, yay, I finally used it up. Yeah, if that primer worked better, oh, I would love it, because the smell is phenomenal. You can smell the strawberry. It smells so good, but it doesn't work. So very good. This primer. So, all right, now we are going to use the Morphe concealer, if I can find that. Guys, I can never find anything because I leave what I mostly use on my desk here, and yeah, it was like right in front of my face. Okay, we're going to use this Morphe concealer. As you can see, it's almost gone too. This has more of a makeup-y smell, not so bad as the foundation. Foundation has a chemically perfume smell, but it's all supposed to be fragrance-free. So like I've said in the past, maybe I just got a bad batch. This doesn't have, like, I don't know. You can smell like the makeup. It's a little bit stronger than most things. Like most things, I can't really smell anything, but this, it smells more makeup-y, if that's even a word. I like to make things up. My husband always has to correct me with my language. So annoying. I'm like, I struggled in English in school and stuff like that, and I was better in science and math. That's why I became a nurse. And writing papers, it's so much easier because when you talk, it just comes out, right? But when you're writing, you can read it and then change it, and there's that spell check and grammar check. So that's how because he's like, oh, you almost, my dad always like, almost PhD person or whatever. I mean, he's only joking. He's not doing it to be mean, but. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's different when you're writing a paper versus speaking, and you're tired too. Okay, this is kind of got lines, so let's blend out those lines a little bit more. Okay, I see I have some more lines here, but you know what? That will be taken care of when we do the cream bronzer, and we are going to use the Too Faced, oh, something spilled on it, Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, infused with peach and sweet fig cream. Alright, now where's my little Natasha Denona concealer that I've been using, because that's been gone for a while, for a long time. So I've been using this as my little handy dandy bronzing stick. I do smell something today. I don't like how my smell never came back really, and when it did, it's so weak. Sometimes it's nice, that's weak, but for the most part, I'd rather have those bad smells and be able to smell them, the good stuff. Though it was nice when you couldn't smell like farts or skunks or weed or whatever, because I always got a headache, migraine with weed smell. And when I'm in states that it's legal, you smell it frequently, and it just, I'm very sensitive to it. I wish that, okay, they're gonna make weeds legal, that's fine. I wish they would like be able to not make it smell that way, because it really bothers me. Or do the pen or something, you know, just make the pen legal or whatever it is. But the smell with the smoke, I can get a migraine with it. You think that I'm not sensitive to smell, but that, I don't know why. I don't know. And even though I lost my, you know, my smell is weaker, that for some reason hasn't, it hasn't, like, I can smell that, like, now, like, a mile away. I don't know. All right, we're going to use the Raspberry Crush Gel Crush Lip and Cheek. I mean, if you're going to do it, I could care less. To each his own, right? But I just wish I didn't have to smell it. I mean, that's one of the reasons why they, like, make you not let you smoke inside cigarettes, you know. That's why because people were bothered by it. But you smoke that outside, guess what? I can still smell it. It's so strong. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. And nothing will change with that. I just gotta deal with it, I guess. Okay, so I do have one thing with vanilla, and it's this liquid highlight, so we're gonna use it. This is the Morphe Maddie Ziegler for a shortbread day. It smells so good. And it's still broken. Tried to fix it. I love this highlighter because it smells so good and it gives a nice little glow. It's a very subtle glow, and I like highlight, but that's where the powder comes. But I do love that highlight, and I'm sure it's limited edition, so hopefully I can, when I can buy again, if I can ever buy again. At this rate, I feel like I'm never going to. Been on a no-buy almost the entire year, you guys. Ugh. Okay, now we're going to use some powder. Okay, we're going to use the I Heart Revolution Peach one for my face. I don't really smell it, but that must be the thing today. You know, yesterday we had a leadership meeting, and masking is only required if you're around patients, and then it's optional or whatever for the hospital. And so the leadership meeting is, there was a lot, there's like, I don't know, 30 people crammed in this room. So the CEO asked, because people have been kind of sick around the holidays, to put a mask on. I was like, okay, well, it's that worrisome. obviously, I don't care. Fine, if you want us to wear a mask, that's fine. But I'm sitting here thinking everything else is Zoom, everything. And if you're really that worried because we're going to be crammed in this room, wouldn't you just say, let's make it a Zoom call? I would have been happier with that. Because I'm starting to, before I really liked the in-person, but now that I'm used to the Zoom, I prefer that. Especially when these meetings really don't pertain to me. Because like the leadership meeting, they went over the financials and all that stuff. If I was a permanent employee, it would be more, whatever. But as a interim and leaving in 2 weeks at this hospital, or 3 weeks, that stuff, it has nothing to do with my job. Now, if I was a permanent employee, yeah, I would definitely care if we're losing money or making money or whatever. But I don't know. I just that was my first thought. Not that, oh man, I have to wear a mask. Well, I don't like wearing a mask, but if I have to, I have to. It's not like the end of the world. But that was my first thought. I was like, okay, if you're that worried that you're gonna put out this email about a mask because people have been sick, let's just do a Zoom. Okay, for shortbread, this might be far-fetched, but this is the bread and butter collection. So from Physicians Formula, so we're going to use this for the bronzer. And this is in the shade Baked. But yeah, so I get it though, because so many things are Zooms you probably want. But anyway. I just try to think logically. But I get, like, when you're in person, you have to pay attention more, because I am a culprit of the multitasking with the Zoom meetings. Because especially like stuff like that, I would have probably multitasked, because, well, like I said, the financials, and then they talked about email retention, which that doesn't pertain to me either because I'm gonna be gone. So like all that stuff that don't pertain to me, yeah, I would have been doing stuff. But they make you, they do make you go on camera when you have a Zoom, so you can't like totally. You have to at least pretend you're paying attention, but you can still multitask because they only see like your head, and I have dual screen, so I can be like working on something else and they really don't know. So I've found ways around even being on camera and being able to do stuff. This job I haven't been on as many meetings because this job that I'm at is a lesser role, so I'm not on as many meetings. So it's not as time consuming with meetings, but all my other roles when I've been at a higher position, they hold on, because this is right here. Let's use the Physician Formula Butter Cookie Bronzer. It's got and it's broken, so I want to use it, the blush in it. But when I've been in roles that were higher level, my days consisted of just meetings, so it was nice for Zoom, because before the pandemic, like it was hard to get stuff done because you're in meetings all day and you can't multitask because it was all in person. So, I don't know if butter cookie is part of shortbread, but I'll go with it. And then we're going to go in with the Less Toast, which is the bread and butter collection from Physicians Formula, in the shade Champagne from the bread and butter collection. This is the highlighter. But yeah, so like I would put in 12-14 hour days because I'm in meetings all day and I still got to do my work. It smells so good. So I like how we went, like, I guess one of the nice things about the pandemic, if there's anything nice about a pandemic, right, is that it did teach a lot of people to do more electronic things, be more creative in that regard, and do more Zooms and all that, so we can actually do some of our work without being in meetings all day. But anyway, not that I'm saying the pandemic was good. I'm just trying to, anyway, you get what I mean. Okay, let's go in with pistachio, and I got a little bit of that glitter still. Okay. Then we're going to go in with the Too Faced chocolate brownie that smells like brownies. Okay, now the CoverGirl primer, lash primer. It has the same smell as the Morphe foundation, but this one could be because it is older. I've had this for a while, but it still works. All right, now we're going to use the 100% pure maracuja oil mascara. This smells like coconut. I love this mascara. Okay, just because this is here, we're going to use this Cloud Pout Wet n Wild in the shade Cotton Candy. Guys, I think it says. I think that's what it says. It smells like marshmallows, though, to me. All of these, even if. And it's a marshmallow lip mousse, but even with the flavors that you think that it would smell like it, but to me they all smell like marshmallows. And I got a bunch of them thinking that they would all smell like the name. They all kind of, but I mean, it's not a bad smell. But anyway, let's finish our eyes. We're gonna go in with, oh goodness, let's go in with Delicacy for up here. Did I show you? Sometimes I can't remember if I've put it up high enough. And then, you know what? This one hasn't been touched. Let's use fragrant in the inner corner. Again, these have to be built up. Let's do this one. Okay. Alright, I have this Wet n Wild Twinkle Star Glow Face Mist that was sitting on my, and this is the cotton candy on my desk, and this is the cotton candy. I don't really smell today. I don't smell much with that today. Alright, you guys. Now, I went in with this Secret deodorant, the Cozy Vanilla shade. And I'm going to try to use up the rest of this Love Killian. Don't be shy. I can't tell what it's supposed to smell like. I think it's about gone. To me, it just has that Glamour perfume type smell, like a perfume. Nothing like, I can't get a specific scent. Okay, I think that's gone. Okay, let's go on with this Luna Magic Hydrating Lip Balm in Cherry. I love this stuff, you guys. Because even though that is more of a mousse, it still needs a little more gloss. So, alright, this is it for Senate Saturday. Let me know what you think down below. And the riddle of the day is, what do people drink when they're not feeling well? Keep with the theme of not feeling well. Alright, comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!